Damn, I'm good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to StarCraft Inc. And today we have Game 2 between EG Idra and ogsmc in the semifinals of the Dreamhack tournament in Stockholm. And let me tell you, Game 1 was fantastic. Smash Cab, tell me about Game 1.
Oh, Game 1 was pretty epic, man. MC really showed us his power with the Protoss race, and just his tech choices were brilliant. His micro was brilliant.
Whoa,
very good game.
Sir, before you go on, we just saw a 6 pool from
Oh,
Idra.
yes. You count, there are only 5 drones left at Idra's base, so all-in strategy here. Idra wants to catch his opponent by surprise.
Oh, dandy. And we've got a probe coming from ogsmc. He's gonna see this. And I think, you know, all he really has to do is put a building here and here to block off his ramp, maybe a forge, and I think EG Idra is not going to be able to do anything with this.
Yeah, this is a really not what you'd expect from Idra.
But yeah, ogsmc sees it, and you know, I really don't know what Idra's thinking. Maybe he knows that absolutely you would never expect this from Idra, but even then, I mean, with a pylon and gateway on 12, you know, ogsmc still always gets that zealot, you know?
Yeah, and you see there, he's responding properly. He's getting 2 gates instead of waiting for his cyber core, so he's going to make a nice sturdy wall right away. And yeah, he sees it coming, so he's going to have plenty of time to repair. So long as he reacts properly, this should not work.
That is a good choice too, definitely the 2 gates instead of like a gate and a forge, because sometimes players get a forge to defend this, and then even though the opponent's 6 pooled and is behind economically, they still can manage to trap you in your own base.
And walling off with a pylon there, very smart. He's rallied the zealot inside the base. I think he just wants to get a bit of a zealot count before he engages.
Yeah, just a delay tactic here. That zealot really wants a piece of those zerglings, and Idra is just continuously sending groups of 2 lings, and that gateway could go down for ogsmc. I think if it does, he's attacking his own pylon, and he's just going to engage those zerglings like this now on the ramp, and that's going to be enough.
But there's three zealots here and a couple probes.
And Idra GG's right away.
Yeah, very fast-paced game.
Oh my goodness. So, why do you think Idra did that?
I think it was more of, like, I don't know. To be honest, I think MC threw him off a little bit. Like, Idra played really well last game, aside from a little bit of missed micro on his, like, having his Hydras stream into that first initial Stargate aggression. And maybe he was just frustrated, and, you know, this was his response. But MC, playing it cool, you know, sees it coming, responds properly.
Do you think EG Idra was throwing the game?
I don't know about that. It feels like it, because honestly, I think if Idra had played this map out specifically against MC, he would have had a much better chance in a macro game.
This is a very good map for Zerg with all the open space. It's really odd that EG chose to do it this way. I've seen him play on this map against TLO in like a fantastic fashion. That's one memorable game for me, was TLO versus Idra on this very map. It was one of my favorite macro games. It's really how I came to know Idra, and I'm really disappointed that he tried to do this.
Yeah, it seems like nerves, well, I wouldn't say nerves, but frustration got the better of him this time.
Anyway, so that's game 2 of ogsmc versus Idra. We are as disappointed as you are. So let's hope we get something better out of the next matchup. I think the next matchup is Whitera versus
Show.
Whitera versus Show.
Yeah.
And we saw Show play fantastically against Liquid Huck, taking him 2-1. 2-1.
Yeah, it was 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. So tune in for Whiterub versus Show, guys.
You better be there.
You better.